He's always here where the sun, rain, or snow. It's always fun and never drab. So here we go, it's Mike's Musical Rehab.
All right, everyone. So today is going to be a different kind of video. I am doing a live stream, even though I just posted this, so I'm not expecting really anyone in here. But I thought kind of would be a fun video to make something a little bit different. I could do it live while it's up, and it's kind of like a test run to see how this goes. But I'm going to do a laser engraving video. I'm a guitar builder, and I've been talking about this guitar right here that I built that I did laser engraving on, and it's kind of got rimbos like, you can see the tortured face on there. It's got like the rimbos like gates of hell type thing. And it's really cool, came out really good, and I've really started incorporating laser engravers into a lot of the stuff that I do. So I thought today we would just do a fun kind of video using Lasergrbl, I believe it is, and talking about it's a free program for laser engraving, and I thought we would do a flask today, so something to put that engraving in, and I figured I'd post this video because I don't fully know a whole lot about laser engraving. I just recently kind of started doing it. Like I did the headstock on here with everything, and I thought I'd do a live video of me just kind of laser engraving on a flask. And if you have any ideas or any suggestions on how to do it better, that would be greatly appreciated, because I'm not very good with this. And I learned that I should be using Lightburn, but I'm not right yet. I had a free trial of it. It seemed kind of complicated to use, and you could let me know if it's well worth it to go to that. So let me set this guitar back down. Knocking stuff over. All right. So here I will show you is the laser engraver. This is the Two Trees laser engraver that I'm using. It's a 20-watt one, so you can do on metal with this one. I had a 5-watt one, and I had a 2.5-watt one before that. It just wasn't enough to do metal, so I upgraded to this new one, and I want to check this out. So first thing I'm going to do here is just, let me see if the second camera has it. It doesn't. Let me see what we could do here. I'm going to take me off the screen real quick. Well, no, the first thing we will do is take this off, and I'm going to show you how I set this up. So let me get rid of this video capture device, and we are going to bring up, let me bring up Lasergrbl. There we go. It's Lasergrbl. Our GRBL version 7.14. This is the newest version. And what I'm going to do here is I am going to show you how I load up a file on here. If there's an easy way to do this, you could tell me an easier way. Just come to the folder up here. You can see my little, where it's highlighting. You'll click on there. And in my downloads, I use Canva to design stuff, and you can actually use like ChatGPT to have you create a laser engraved image. But this is one of my logos for my music channel, and it's not showing up here right now, but let me see if I can bring it in. I don't know why it doesn't show up on this, because it's a separate like screen, I believe, but let me see if I could get this. There we go. All right. So we got that up there. This is the image. And if you're wondering why it looks so light on there, I find with this Lasergrbl, you really have to have this kind of clear, because anything on the screen that is in white that comes up on here is going to print. That's where it's going to laser engrave. Anything that's in black, it's not going to laser engrave. So you want a good mixture. If you have one or too much of the other, you're not going to either get a good enough image, or it's going to burn way too much into it. So let's take this, and I will show you what I use for this. I use my 2 Trees laser, and you just go to stainless steel right here, and it has the settings that you properly need for doing this. So I have the minimum power right now at 300. We're going to fix that, because I think for laser engraving on steel, you need it much higher. You need about 600 as a minimum. And then I'll hit create, and I will show you on the screen how it comes up. That's how it comes up. Comes up like that. And we will take this. Let me get my flask. So I get these from online. You get them from Amazon, Temu, anywhere that you want. I've gotten them for both. They're pretty much the same exact one. And I think if you pay maybe like $1.50, $2 a piece if you buy these in bulk. If you buy like 30 of them, you can get them for like $52. So $1.80 or 90 a piece. And this is the flask right here. It's black. If you have stainless steel, like if you have the silver one, it will engrave in black. On this one, what it's going to do is remove the black, so there's a silver underneath, so it mixes with it. So let me come over here and take this. The first thing I am going to do is go to this other camera right here. Here we go. And turn me off here. All right, so pull this back over here. All right, so kind of what I'm doing right here. You can't see me in here too much, but what I'm doing right here is setting up the laser to see where the area that it's going to engrave. Now I'm going to show you something that I do that's a little bit different. And what I do is I take the laser part and I raise that up. And there's a reason why I do that. The reason I do that is that when you engrave with this, when you check to see where it's going to engrave, it can leave a little line. Like the laser actually reads on there and leaves a line. So I don't want that line in there. So what I will do is take this. On here, I'll take this part right here. When I come down here, I switch the material. I'll reload last file. Come here. I know I'm happy with this. I'm going to set this to leather because it's one of the weakest that you're going to see the laser get. And I'm going to push this down to 100. And the whole reason I am doing this is so that I don't mark onto the file. So let me bring this back up. All right, let me see how this one goes. All right, what I'm doing is trying to get this centered. This thing kept going, this little piece. All right, kind of messed this up a little bit because my connection got lost. So what I am going to do is restart Lasergrbl. Gonna upload my file again. You don't need to see this part. This. And I'm still trying to center this. And that is pretty good right there where I could see it. So, bring up my camera. What I am going to do right here now is take the laser and drop it down a little bit. That's why you have to be careful. So you want to make sure this has clearance. That's really close right there. And that should be high enough. So, of course, it keeps dropping. All right. Let me turn on my camera here. What I'm going to do is put these bad boys on. Let me open up this and this. Minus this. And what I'm going to do on here is I am then going to hit this run program. Got my glasses on because you don't want to look directly into the laser. There it goes. It is now engraving. You can see it running its little course there. Now, I highly recommend wear the glasses. I do have an entire protective, an entire protective box that goes over the top of this that draws out, like, smoke and stuff like that. But I thought for this one, I would just show you how I engrave a flask. And I'm really hoping people could give me more tips inside like this on how to use this Lasergrbl. Because I've been struggling with it so far. So I thought it'd be a kind of a fun idea to make this video. It is a chaotic video, like the laser kept falling and stuff like that. But I just wanted to see how it goes about doing this. And I could show you if I take this away. You could see that moving. That's the lines as it's engraving. So I can bring that up. And one of the recommendations I would definitely like to get on this is about how to not get the lines in when you're testing where the laser is going to cut. Because even on this one, I should have put the extenders in the legs to raise this up because I didn't go high enough that it still left a mark on the material where the laser was focusing. So we're going. Let's see how this goes. And I'm going to say for doing guitar work, like I showed you the guitar back there, right back there, that has all laser engraved on it. This is a simple, like pretty simple machine to use. I just need to learn more the good parts of it. And what I could tell you is, as this is cutting, as I said earlier, anything that's in white, up here, you could see like where the Mike's music hole is in white, right there. That's all going to carve out. Now, this black right here is not going to carve out, but the white around it will. So it's going to have the banner, and you're going to see the black rehab in there. And then the pick guard and stuff on this should come out pretty, like, not colored with the rest coming in. So it should give a contrast that makes it look like a guitar and not like just a blob that's cut out. So, let me go back to the thing as it is running here. And this logo, kind of right here, is what we are putting on the flask. I will show you how it works after this. There's nothing, this overall is a pretty boring video, but I just thought I'd do it anyways. I felt like going live today. I just posted up a reaction video a little bit ago that was up there, and I had to make a flask with my logo on it, and I figured I'd show you how I do it using the free Lasergrbl software. And everything I'm hearing to really get the most out of this laser engraver is that I really need to go to Lightburn. I have not gone to Lightburn yet. It seems like it's a little more difficult to use, but I should take the time to invest and learn how to do it. I believe this engraver, the way it shows images, that it can engrave in color. It says it can. I don't think it can. I think you have to have a different laser that has like an oxidized type thing in it that can do different colors. So basically on this stuff, if you're going to do like colored engraving, you have to buy like paint markers and the like Sharpie paint markers and kind of paint in where you engraved and give it the color that you're looking for. Makes it pop and do things like that. So you're kind of like having to do a little bit extra on this. Now, this one just does, I believe, just like black on everything. So that's my guess. That's my guess. It shows color in the image, and I don't know why it does, but I just don't think this Two Trees one that I have actually does that. I could show you where we are now on the image. We are right about there. We are cutting up into the mic's top part. So, And here's the thing, I will show you. I have little black like cards. They're metal oxidized cards. I don't have one right by me. I can grab some. They're on the end of the table. You can see them right behind the machine. They're in the little saran wrap next to the leg things. They're little black like business cards. And what those are good for is they are the same material and same oxidized kind of as these flasks. So those cards at like 5 cents a piece, you can engrave on that first to see how it will come out. And then once you get that, you could end up just kind of knowing if it'll work or not without wasting a flask that you could be wasting almost $2 on the flask that you did. Like this one won't be good because it does have checking on it from when I was focusing the laser. I should have put the legs in to make it stand taller, but I did not do that. So what we have to do is, because this is for me, I mean, it doesn't matter. I can just like hold it. But when I'm making one for a customer, people who want one, I then have to take it out and do this. So let me come over here. And I will show you. So we go up and see. You can see on there a little bit. It came out okay. You can't really get the lighting. If you get the proper lighting from here, looking at it, like my web camera is not doing a good job showing it. But from this angle looking at it, it looks really pretty good. I mean, on the camera, you can't really see it. It looks like that it's filled in and stuff, but I can't get it in focus there. It a little bit. But that's kind of how I do it. This was a tougher image to do this on. I probably could have done a little bit more to like set that laser, but I'm telling you, you can't see it as well on here, but definitely looking at it, it looks pretty cool from here, so I can't complain about that. And that's kind of how I do this. So I just wanted to do a quick video showing you how I use my laser engraver, which is this right here, the 2 trees one. I have the honeycombs. I should have put the legs in, but it definitely it works really well for engraving in metal. I'm going to recommend if you get into doing like things you want to engrave on metal, you definitely need to be up to a 20 watt or higher laser. If you're just going to be doing wood and things like that, then a 5 watt laser works just fine, or a 10 watt. You'll be fine engraving in wood, but for something that you want to do more crafts on thicker bamboo stuff like this right here, like it'll cut through it a lot easier. So I got this laser engraver for $279 off Temu. It's the same one they sell on Amazon. It actually came from Amazon when I got it. So that's basically it. That's how I do a flask. This came out okay. I'm not 100% happy with this. But if I took more time, I was just showing you how I set it up. I could have done a second pass on this, which would definitely make it much more clear. It would look a little more, it would engrave out a little bit more, but yeah, that's that simple. Glad you guys could come in and just see me do a quick laser engrave. Like I said back here, as I show the guitar up there, right back there, you can see I laser engraved that whole entire body. It's called like the Tortured Souls guitar. It's got a bunch of like flames and souls and people like screaming, and it goes through the headstock. It has it all on there. It's at the very beginning of the video, and I think lasers engravers are a great tool for doing definitely doing your guitar work. I think it can be a good thing, and it's good for doing side projects. You want to make a little side hustle, make a little money, do some things, make some flasks for people, make keychains. I have, as you can see, I have like a Mike's Musical Rehab keychain that I'm able to laser engrave. Does it. I can do pens that I make, and hold on, I think I have some. You can see like you can engrave on You can engrave on bamboo pens they sell and stuff like that. So you can make a whole bunch of products. I have shot glasses and stuff. And just wanted to show you what I'm up to in my guitar building stuff and how I use a laser engraver for guitars. And I showed you how I did a metal flask today. So, as always, music makes life better. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you guys have any comments to help me more with using something like Lasergrbl, or if I should really go to Lightburn, which you can give me any kind of tips or advice, I'm willing to listen to anything because I'm not that skilled with this yet. I've just really started getting into this, and but I'm loving it. So, as always, you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing night. Please like and subscribe. Bye.